wonder if the...
Better keep your iron strapped on. Friendly advice. Ready to get to work?
No, I followed you down here for the exercise.
Funny. Well, you'll get plenty of exercise here. You are gonna be doing some digging.
What are we digging for? Buried treasure?
You could call it that. But seriously, lay off the questions. The other two are down there digging already. Go give them a hand, will ya?
Get through.
Want to see what's on the other side?
Oh yeah. You think Bobby will pay us this week?
I don't know, man.
It's starting to feel like we're doing charity. Did you just use that? Oh, and fire alert! Fail! Bobby can take this job and shove it. Good luck down there.
Got it.
Trick. You should teach me that sometime.
What is going on in my tunnel?
That room was filled with Mirelurks.
At least you put up a better fight than those good-for-nothings. Well, you stuck around at least. So I guess you're promoted. You get to be my new gun. I think we just need one more guy. An old friend. He'll want a fair cut, but we saw what being cheap got me.
Who is this guy?
He's just the guy we need to speed things along. Likes gadgets, money, and not much else. First, I think it's best if you actually see what we're after. I have some things to check on in Diamond City. Head over to the noodle shop there, and I'll meet you when I finish up my business.
Toss out the troublemakers.
I heard you walked that Freedom Trail. What, you some kind of, what do they call it? History buff? Heard what you did. Saved Rex Goodman from the supervillains, right? What you admiring? The clothes or the man wearing them? Power armor? Man, what you plan on fighting? The Institute?
What, you dry? Head over to the third rail.
Nice.
Find him! Find him!
Now he's just starting to have
have fun.
Shit! Where'd that come from? Got a nice pair of cement shoes for you.
That's how we do things around here.
Whatever you dish out, I do you double. The Hotel Rexford's got rooms for rent, if you want something more comfortable than a bedroll on the floor.
Smell that? That's freedom. Sweet Pip-Boy, brother. You hold on to that.
Ever been to kill
Hey,
or be
Cleo.
killed?
Every weapon you see here could be the difference between life and death, baby.
Let's see what you got.
Let's get you outfitted, killer.
I haven't been to Diamond City in
Dad
years.
says not to talk to
I'll tell you,
strangers.
nothing's changed.
Everyone in this city's always jumping at
Bobby.
shadows.
There you are.
Chill out is what I say.
Was wondering if you were gonna show up. Yes, it's me. I have to hide my face in these parts. People like me aren't allowed around here. Now let's get down to business. That big wall of glass looming over Diamond City is the mayor's office. Most people don't know it, but there's a strong room buried beneath. Mayor's just sitting on top of it. And that's our top. The guy has it coming if you ask me. With how he treats my kind, maybe he deserves worse.
So this is all for a good cause.
Don't get me wrong. The caps are my primary motivation. If I get to take them from a bigot, that's just icing. So, what do you say we make this party a little bigger? I managed to track down my tech guy. His name's Mel, and he is right here in Diamond City. The guy can make a gadget to solve any problem. Thing is, he's a bit locked up right now. You have to get him out of there. I can't just stroll into Diamond City security with this face, covered or not.
If you really think we need this guy...
Trust me, this is the guy we need. Pick a lock, find a key, bribe the guard. The usual stuff. Just get him out of there.
Shoot people, mister? My dad says outside is shoot people. Hi.
You and your mercenary friend keep your guns in your pants. Capiche? I hear there's a bar in the old theater district that's for raiders only.
Mel here.
Combat zone.
Can I help you?
Stay clear if I was you.
Do you come here often?
You know, they always say you'll meet that special someone in the last place you expect. So why are you here? You want something from me, right?
I hear you're some kind of tech expert.
You heard right. Well, maybe tech is too general. I have a thing for robots. No, not that kind of thing. But I know my way around most machines. Yeah. Why? Need my help?
I am getting you out of here.
If so, maybe you shouldn't be announcing it so every guard in Diamond City can hear. Totally unrelated, but I hear that there's an old glitched out Protectron unit back there. Guards asked me to take a look, but it was a real head-scratcher. Couldn't do a thing.
The Institute? I ain't scared of them. No, really. Swear.
What?
I'm all over this!
You messed with all.
You here visiting Covenant, pal? If not, move along. You know, armed people loitering around. Not good for the nerves.
I might take a look.
It ain't that simple. We don't just let anyone inside. There's an entrance test. We call it the safe test. Everyone's got to take it.
Interesting idea. Between you and me, what's the test
I probably
for?
shouldn't say nothing, but listen. We want to make sure only good people come into Covenant. No undesirables. Nobody that ain't actually what they seem, you know?
I'm new to the area. What do you mean about undesirable?
But you don't know about... Jesus, listen. Not everyone in the Commonwealth is human, okay? Some are... I'm not gonna say anything more than that. Just take the test. You pass, and you can come inside where everything's safe, all right?
Sure.
Good. Take a seat, and we can begin. So let's begin. Tests don't take long. We can begin once you're seated. Just need you to take a seat. Tests don't take long. We can begin once you're seated. Tests don't take long. We can begin once you're seated. So let's begin. There ain't no wrong answers. You are approached by a frenzied scientist who yells, "I'm going to put my quantum harmonizer in your photonic resonation chamber." What's your response?
Might slip away before he finishes his rant.
While he's speaking. Next question. While working as an intern in the clinic, a patient with a strange infection on his foot stumbles through the door. The infection is spreading at an alarming rate. The doctor has stepped out for a while. What do you do?
Medicate the infected area as best I can.
You have a medical background. You discover a young boy lost in a cave. He's hungry and frightened, but also appears to be in possession of stolen property. What do?
I lead the boy to safety, then turn him over to someone in charge.
Very curious. Congratulations! Hey, you made it onto a baseball team. Which position do you prefer?
Pitcher.
Are you certain about that? Never mind. Next question. Your grandmother invites you to tea, but you're surprised when she gives you a pistol and orders you to kill someone. What do you do?
I do what Grandma told me to.
Old Mr. Abernathy has locked himself in his quarters again, and you've been ordered to get him out. How do you proceed?
I'd grab a bobby pin and pick the lock.
And that is all you do? Nothing else? Wait, don't answer.
Next.
Oh no. You've been exposed to radiation, and a mutated hand has grown out of your stomach. What's the best course of treatment?
I dose myself with anti-mutagen agent.
Ignoring possible. Yes. A neighbor is in possession of a Grognak the Barbarian comic book, issue number 1. You want it. What's the best way to obtain it?
I'd trade him for one of the comic books I own.
You're almost done. Last question. You decide it would be fun to play a prank on your father. You enter his private restroom when no one is looking, and...
I'd loosen bolts on his water pipes. When he turns on the sink, he'll be in for a surprise.
Test's over. No one's ever answered quite like you. But hey, you passed. I'll open up the gate.
If it started to fall like rain, this place would need to build an ark.
Welcome to Covenant.
Caravan came a few days back. Looked for old man Stockton. You saw him, right? I don't recollect. We get a lot of trouble. This isn't Diamond City. Caravan of 5 comes through, then they must not have come through. Say, would you rather have a job here as a drinking weapon? You know for a fact. Mark my words. You from around here? God, I hope not. I don't know. You from around?
It's good to see a new face.
Busted again?
Ted better get on this.
Hey, the leg's still on the wound. You have anything for the pain? As soon as you
Yes.
Our bunkhouse is often in this. It's good to see a new face around here.
That song was Hold On. It was by Three Sons. How about a bit of good news? If you know,
Hey there, sleepyhead.
My house armored. You. Enjoy your stay.
Hey, sister, how are you? How's your fella?
Hey there.
Downstairs. Don't bother the other patrons.
Need something?
Stays hidden forever.
Make a move and I'll end you, Wastelander.
From around here? God, I hope not. Had enough of these hicks.
What's it to you?
Just doing my job. You know anything about Stockton's caravan?
A caravan? I'm not really the trader type.
Well, this isn't about trade. I signed on with old man Stockton to find his lost caravan. What's left of it is just outside. The last stop was here, so I've been trying to put together the story. But I keep getting the runaround. Got a proposal for you. Help me find Stockton's people, and we split the reward. At least one survivor walked out of that. And I intend to make good on my contract.
If I help you, I want something up
If I have your word, you'll help. I'll chip in 50 caps now. That's above and beyond the deal.
Sounds fair. I'm in.
Here's all I got on the caravan. I don't got proof, but Covenant's involved. Somehow. I'll keep poking around, but let me know if you find anything.
It's good to see a new face around here.
Hello, stranger. You got anything that I...
Well, hello.
Why does one tiny settlement need so much firepower? Hit awfully close to Covenant, all right. Deezer's Lemonade. Never heard of it.
It's good to see a new face around here.
You need any doctoring?
It's good to see a new face around here. It's good to see a new face around here.
Damn. You're not fooling around, are you?
Serious luck. Need to find a key. Let's hope someone's been careless.
hate this place.
Hey, Dan.
This whole place has got me on edge. I hope you found something on the caravan.
Do you have any proof Covenant is involved with the caravan?
I got one thing. They deny up and down that Stockton's men ever came here. But they most certainly There's no reason to bald-faced lie to me if they're not hiding something. I'll keep poking around.
Synths are a real touchy subject around here.
Now that you mention it, people are always gabbing about synths. Or the Institute. Here? Not one word. But hell, this whole place is a bucket full of strange.
Do you have any other leads?
No. If Covenant doesn't pan out, then I don't know where to start. I'll cross that road if I have to.
We'll talk later.
After a long day, nothing beats Jesus lemonade.
Nice day today. Perfect for traveling.
This cell means business.
I hate this place.
Hey, Dan.
You find out anything about the caravan?
They took the survivors to a compound.
And we're in business. I'll meet you there and we'll rescue ourselves some caravan hands.
Hey, you stranger. It's no secret you've been poking around. Not very neighborly of you, if you ask me. I know you think you're doing the right thing. Just don't make any rash decisions you'll regret.
I don't know what you're talking about.
If only that were true. Use your best judgment, friend.
I hate this place.
Hey.
What do you want? So, you impressed yet? I told you I was a damn good shot.
Actually, I'm quite impressed.
Yeah, I thought you might be. I'm completely self-taught, you know. Picked up a sniper rifle when I was 10 and never looked back. I always thought it was smarter to hit my targets at long range. I mean, why take chances? Besides, I had to come up with every trick in the book to survive the Capital Wasteland.
I can't imagine how difficult it must have been out there.
Well, at least I wasn't alone. Lived underground in a place called Little Lamplight with a bunch of other kids. Left there when I was around 16. They had a policy there. No adults. When you were 16, you packed up and left. I know it sounds crazy, but having adults around was something we couldn't trust.
Makes sense, I suppose.
Nothing makes sense anymore. You just roll with the punches. Anyway, when I hit 16, I ended up wandering the Capital Wasteland for a while. Took the odd job here and there, but things were pretty hot with the Brotherhood of Steel running the show. So I hitched a ride with the caravan and made my way north until I ended up here. Made a pretty decent name for myself before I heard that the gunners needed some sharpshooters. Biggest mistake of my life. They were animals. Killed anything that moved if it got in their way. I went with it for a while because the caps were good, but I don't know. I guess it started to catch up with me. Which I quit. Pretty much brings us to now. So there you have it. My whole life in a nutshell.
Sounds like the road can be a lonely place. Until you meet someone to share it with.
Well, I never thought of it that way. Maybe that's why I feel so comfortable telling you all this. Look, I know I tend to be a pain in the ass. I mean, I know I tend to be arrogant, and I come off like I want to be alone. Nothing could be further from the truth. Being alone scares the heck out of him now that we've been traveling together for a while. I'm beginning to realize how much I missed having someone I could depend on. I just wanted you to know that I'm going to do everything I can to see that it stays this way. That's all I had to say. Hope you got something out of all that. I know I did. Don't make me carry that worthless crap.
Yes.
They're hiding something. I'm sure of it.
Hey, Dan.
Some people up ahead. I'll follow your lead.
Outsiders aren't allowed.
Missions. I knew we were coming. Must have tripped some sort of sensor. I bet you 50 caps there's a lot more where they came from.
Something valuable.
The mission's prepared. We've got to find the What the hell are they doing here anyway?
Where am I?
No. How are the subject vitals?
A little unsteady, but within. Who are you? What's... Ah! Son of a bitch! Do that... Ah!
I will only say this once. Speak only when spoken to. Please continue.
The subject is ready for baseline testing.
Subject, answer the questions quickly and with what first comes to mind. You're approached by a frenzied scientist who yells, "I'm going to put my quantum harmonizer in your photonic resonance chamber." What's your response?
Is that safe test? Ah!
Answer the question.
I don't know. I don't know science stuff. Ignore him.
Ignore him, you say. Oh, fascinating.
Protect the doctor at all costs.
They gather people up, torture them, and all for the safe test.
They got him.
Safety off. I think...
Over there! Get him! Keep going!
Okay, that looked like it hurt.
Oh, God!
Meeting room. Great. Gotta have more holding cells somewhere. I feel it in my gut. Stockton's
Confidence on subject 12 is high. We'll know for certain post-mortem. And any progress on question 3? None. The EKG shows nothing unexpected. The answers are too damn predictable. You've made your opinions quite clear on the value of question 3. Removing it could invalidate all the data we've accumulated to date. Moving on. Question 4. The data on this is fascinating. Why does space the highest degree of correlation. Even more than question 8. Our methodology was exhaustive. Subject 12's answers in regards to baseball in his childhood were particularly fascinating. See here. I wonder, do they play baseball in the Institute? Or is there some sort of defect in their program? We need another failure to explore this further. We can do nothing more with Subject 12 except final processing. I'll let the reclamation team know.
And here you are. My life's work on the verge of ruin, all because of your efforts to find Stockton's supposed daughter. You do know she's most likely a synth, yes? If you are more than a hired gun, perhaps we can stop this before it's too late.
Go on.
What would you do if your family was destroyed by a synth right in front of you when you were but a child? Would you roll over and accept it? Or would you do something about it?
It sounds like you didn't let it go.
No, I did not. It may not look like it, but there's a war being fought. As long as the Institute walks invisibly amongst us, they strike without warning and control us from the shadows. I've dedicated my life to devising a test to detect these hidden synths, to root them out so they can be extinguished. Isn't that a goal worth fighting for?
A war? Really? Is it that bad?
Hundreds of kidnappings over the years. Ask the survivors if it's really that bad. And there are so many other tragedies that may be their responsibility as well.
Who really knows what the Institute is responsible for?
And how do they manage to keep us in the dark? A living synth is indistinguishable from a human by any medical test yet devised. But it turns out psychology can detect a difference. Enter the safe. The test is in its infancy, but through sacrifice and perseverance, our success rate is improving.
It sounds like your test may not even work.
There is a correlation. We've measured it. We just need more data, more test subjects to narrow it down. Covenant is many things. A refuge for the broken people left in the wake of the Institute's rampages. A place of safety, but most importantly, it is our one chance to end this age of paranoia. I will make you a deal. If you let me dispose of Stockton's synth and continue our work, I'll match whatever reward
I've had my
you
fill
will
of crazy on this contract. No deal.
Fortunate for me, I wasn't talking to you.
You side with this nut job, and we're going to have a serious, deadly problem.
Sorry. That's a deal I won't accept.
Should have offered more, lady. Oh well, too late.
Then you'll just have to kill me.
Goodness, I'm free.
Never could wrap my head around all this science stuff.
Hey, Dan.
So Stockton gets his daughter, and we get paid. Not a bad day.
We did it.
That we did. Here's your cut of the reward. I'll get my half from Stockton. Been a pleasure.
I did more than half the work on this job. My share should reflect
There's some
that.
truth to that. 60-40 work for you?
60-40, really? Try 90-10.
90-10? Is that a joke? I risked my life, same as you. 70-30 is my final offer.
See you around.
Bye.
everything!
Huh?
Opening fire!
Up another kill for me.
Nice.
Swear I heard something.
showed up just in the nick of time.
Splitting all that, right?
Thanks for your help.
Piper!
kick some ass.
Hey.
Yeah, what is it?
Nothing to worry about. That it's, you know, safe and all. Anyway, it's well,
My armor saved many a wastelander.
Let's see what you have.
My prices are firm. Haggling gives me a headache.
Bad move! Shit! Where'd that come from?
Getting rained on over here.
That's the mistake you'll ever make.
Time for you to take the fall.
Always wasting my bullets.
What, good neighbor ain't good enough for you? Go check it out.
Fred, are you going to hang out in the lobby all day again? Or are you actually going to go down and do
Being
some
available
work?
to the customers is work. It's not all about cooking chems,
It's
Claire.
not all about sampling those chems either. Maybe if you stopped using, you could
What?
focus.
Where's the fun in cooking it if you ain't using it?
My mistake.
Oh man, someone new! You need some jet, man? Home-brewed, reasonable prices?
You have any work?
Yeah, actually, you might be perfect. You know the Gunners, right? The high-end mercenaries? Well, a few of them were talking about scavenging around that old hallucinogen building. Just think about that name. There's gotta be some shit there that's out of this world. You get me something, I pay you 200 caps.
Your offer's a little low, Fred.
All right, let's make it 250.
Not good enough. You said there's already a crew of mercs there.
I did say that, didn't I? How about 300?
Good neighbor's full of chem addicts. You have plenty of money to fund this job.
Okay. You got me. 400 caps, that's all I can put out?
All right, Fred. We have a deal.
You're the best. The absolute best.
Hey.
Hey.
Well?
Hey.
Hey, I never got a chance to properly thank you for helping me take out Winlock and Barnes.
We're friends. No thanks necessary.
Well, I wanted to say it anyway. You stuck your neck out for me. I don't forget I mean, things like that.
Cursing doesn't offend me, you know.
I didn't think it did. It's not about you, it's about a promise I made. When I left the Capital Wasteland, I didn't just leave little Lamplight behind. I left my family behind. A beautiful wife named Lucy, and a son we named Duncan. He's the one I made my promise to. The promise to clean up my act and to be a better person. I guess that sounds pretty stupid coming from a guy who shoots people for a living.
You must have had a good reason to leave them behind.
That's what I keep telling myself. My son, he's sick. I don't know what's wrong with him. One day he's playing out in the fields behind our farm. The next he took a fever and these blue boils popped up all over his body. Last I saw, he was almost too weak to walk. I didn't dare ask him to come with me. Honestly, I don't know how much longer he's going to last.
There must be something we can do.
I was hoping you'd say that. A few months before we met, I bumped into a guy named Sinclair who claimed his buddy caught some kind of disease. I thought he was wasting my time until he said his partner broke out in blue boils. They dug up information about a cure at a place called MedTech Research. They even managed to grab the building's lockdown security codes. Fortunately, Sinclair's buddy died before they were able to break into the facility.
I mean, there's no way that's a coincidence, right? MedTech has to be the place.
Don't give up hope. If there's a cure, we'll find it.
Thanks, partner. I'll put MedTech Research on your map. When you're ready, just take us out there. I have all the codes we need to get through their security.
What you're doing. No one's ever cared that much about me before, even if it takes me the rest of my life. I'll repay this debt to you. I swear it.
Better keep... Your iron's strapped on.